Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Knights of Azure. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing just a very short Knights of Azure stream since, good lord, Warrior All-Stars just kind of stopped. But, I wanted to do more. I wasn't done streaming yet, so, like I said, we're just gonna do a very quick stream. Now, I mentioned this, several times. Sorry, 1 second. I mentioned several times while playing Warrior All-Stars that Knights of Azure is actually the reason I bought that game, because the protagonist from this game is in Warrior All-Stars. So we're just going to jump right into a new game. Yeah, we can turn the game audio up a bit. Okay. Let me know if that's better.
それから800年、聖戦の舞台となった北海に浮かぶ地図にない島、ルースワール。今この島で、ヨルトの宿命を背負う2人の少女が運命の再会を果たそうとしていた。これは夜のない国に生き、愛する者のために戦った2人の少女の物語。
Oh. But yeah, so yeah, might not be the most original. Let's see. Much better thing. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's not necessarily the most original plot in the world, but I like it. It serves its purpose. And it's like this also just kind of exists in a world where, you know, everyone who has the power to defeat evil are all women. Just because. No special reason. But honestly, there are enough supportive male characters in the game that it doesn't come across as anti-male or anything like that. So yeah, this is a cutscene just kind of recreating what happened all those years ago when the Demon Lord was defeated. So did the well just fuse with her and become that monster? Because that's the way it looks like it presented. Yep, we are definitely here for the heartbreaking lesbians. And something I mentioned in my Warrior All-Star stream, this game has a lot of endings. And I think you can only get 3 or 4 of the endings in an initial playthrough. You have to play through post-game to unlock the rest. But due to, I don't know, I couldn't figure out how to unlock the post. We're just going to get whatever ending I get, and then that's all we're going to play through. I'm not going to be getting the true ending, because I don't know how to. Oh, I'm not going to be doing the voices because I believe this game's fully voice acted. Plus, I don't want to subject poor Arnis to my terrible voice acting because I like her too much.
アーナス、今回の邪妖討伐任務のパートナーってあなただったのね。おう、私も驚いたよ。まさかまた君と一緒に任務ができるとはね。
So, I actually just want to take the time to admire Arnis's design, because in many ways, it should check off some of my impracticality complaints that I have said that I dislike about sexy female characters. But I don't know, it works for me. I like her design.
よろしくお願いしますね、騎士様。こちらこそよろしく頼むよ、司祭さん。それにしても久しぶりだな。最後に会ったのはドイツで大物を飼った時だから何年ぶりだ？そうね、2年ぶりくらいかしら。
I always find it interesting whenever I play a game that's set in the real world but is still like a high fantasy. So it's kind of always amusing to hear real world countries.
もうそんなに経ったのか。リュリーティスは
I have nothing further to add. That's just a thing that amuses me personally.
そうね、お仕事をしたり旅行をしたり、とにかくいろんなところに行ったわね。イギリス、フランス、ポルトガル、ヨーロッパはほとんど回っちゃったんじゃないかしら。そうなんだ。思い返してみると、私は仕事ばっかりの2年だったな。
Lilius is in the plus size category. That's cute. No, I agree. These two characters are adorable. Like, they really are. Like, this game does have its fair share of fan service in it, but whenever these two are together, I always feel like it's treated with the proper respect their relationship deserves, so it doesn't fall into fetish category. It falls into, no, we're going to have some fan service because that sells, but we're going to treat the lesbian relation... You know, I'm not even gonna... We're gonna treat the romantic relationship with the respect it deserves. Actually, to be fair, speaking of impractical designs, I actually think Lilith's, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, design is a wee bit more impractical. Just because whenever I see a dress that low cut, I'm just thinking, oh, please don't pop out. Oh, please don't pop out.
America. America? それはまた遠くに行っていたのね。任務はそれほどでもなかったんだけど、現地まで行くのが大変だったな。今にも沈みそうな小舟に乗って波に揺られていったんだ。何度死ぬかと思ったことか。ああ、アーナスって船が苦手だものね。うん。なんで船になんて乗りたがるのかわからない。
Probably because planes haven't been invented yet.
向こう岸に渡りたいなら橋を架ければいいし、魚を釣りたいならそこらの川でこと足りる。人間は地に足つけて生きるのが一番なんだよ。わざわざ水の上に行く必要なんてこれっぽっちもないじゃないか。アーナス、わかったから落ち着いて。ごめん。
I'm just gonna let everyone know these are the highlights of the game. Just these two talking. You know, not that the rest of the game isn't fun, but these two are very much the glue that holds this game together.
ホテル？ええ、教皇庁の協力者が待っているの。さっき見てきたけど、広くていいホテルだったわよ。さすが教皇庁。気前だけはいいな。まあいいや。ホテルに向かうとするか。そうね。行きましょう、アーナス。
But yeah, that's one of the main reasons why the well, okay, there's many reasons why the sequel falls flat, but they were trying to recapture the magic of these two characters, and just quite frankly, it doesn't work. The characters' relationships are way too forced for it to be cute, and the designs are not good.
どうしたんだよ、リリーティス。急に笑ったりして。アーナスと一緒にいるんだなって思ったら、つい嬉しくなっちゃって。 なんだよそれ。
私たち学生の時はずっと一緒にいたじゃない？寄宿舎で一緒に起きて遊んでお話しして、なのに卒業したらめったに会えなくなっちゃって、私とっても寂しかったのよ。
You know, and just one other thing I want to call attention to just in advance. Another thing I like about this world is the will they, won't they. It's not based on the fact that, oh, the church wouldn't support a same-sex couple. It's because their different respective roles in the church make it so that they're not supposed to date one another, you know? I'm surprised I couldn't write this again because it's not even that deep between these gals. So it's not hard to make new characters who can have the same romance. I know! I don't understand why the sequel just missed the mark in every way, because I think these two are adorable, but it's not like this is, you know, top tier, you know, god level writing that could never be recreated. Because, I mean, it's definitely the sincerity of the performances that sells you on. Well, and that the animation, like, you can just see the love they have for each other in their eyes.
この任務が終わったら一緒に見て回ろうよ。いろんな話をしながらさ。
アナス、絶対よ。約束だからね。
うん、約束。そうと決まれば。
I mean, because that is something that I've always kind of going back to my them being a couple is not what's frowned on.
ジャヨウたちが潜んでいる証拠だわ。気をつけてね。
Because it always bugged me and like, oh.
なんだ。
シャーコレリ LEL。セルバンが呼び出す前に。
Yeah, so I believe this was a mechanic that was dropped in the sequel. Like, Arnis has the ability to summon up to 4 familiars. But in the sequel, it was dropped because instead you have, like, a party of 4 that you can call upon. Kind of like what we were doing with Warrior All-Stars with linking up. Which, in of itself, was actually a better decision since it allowed for a bigger cast. But the problem is since the characters in the sequel just are more there for fan service. Let's see, I know exactly why they failed. They, like so many, feel you have to write gay couples different than straight couples. They're not just a couple. Yeah, you're right. That's a trap I fell into as a writer when I wanted to write, oh, I need to write a woman. So I need to, rather, it's like, I didn't write a character. I wrote, it's like, this is woman. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's a very good point. And again, it could have been more interesting having more characters to have more character dynamics. It's just, with what little I played of the second game, everyone was one note and wasn't all that deep. Anyway.
私のしもべなんだからちゃんと言うことを聞け。はいはい、頼りにしてますよ。
I'm trying. Yeah, sadly, we are going to be in major tutorial territory for a hot second. Okay. So yeah, this is very much the definition of a room-by-room hack and slash game. And honestly, these type of games can actually get pretty old pretty quickly for me. And I think that's another reason why I was not motivated to fully unlock all the content, is the gameplay wasn't diverse enough. But you really want to capture some magic, write some gays who are together at the start of the game. Have that married couples weird shit and zero. Yeah, no, that would be freaking great. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. No, I can agree with that. But yeah, you said it. It's like we need... Yeah. Oh. One's guard. Oh, yeah, okay, I am guarding. I just couldn't see very well with that animation. But of that kind of game should be gays adopting a young hero and help them save the world and not die like an idiot. That'd be fun, yeah. So, I remember my brother-in-law. So, he was actually really big into making, like, custom levels in Little Big Planet. I don't know if he's still doing that. But he wanted to create this, like, adventure that you start out as basically this generic Chosen One character who dies, like, immediately. So the Chosen One mentor has to step up and be the hero to save the world because the prophecy's been destroyed. Okay. Alright, let's carry on. I mean, actually... Oh. 移ろう時のごとく流れる水のごとく忌むべき血をあるべき地へと送り出すはいこれでもう大丈夫ロジエクロックに溜まった青い血を浄化したわこれでしばらく青き血に蝕まれずに済むはずよありがとう助かったよ Now, I think the idea is that in order to protect the knights from the blue-blooded demons, they have, like, that rosary clock that absorbs the blue blood and keeps it from getting splashed on them, or it absorbs it if it does. Because if you get splashed with blue blood, you will turn into a demon. But you need a priest to purify the blue blood every once in a while if you don't want to get corrupted. I believe that's how this works. そいつは何？ああ、この猫ちゃん？アーナスの戦いを見ている間にお友達になったの。なんてのんきな。どうしたのかな？お腹空いたのかな？ So many games are so focused on men, make some gay boys, and they can still be hyper masculine because it's real life. These are the men who are likely. Yeah, no. I think the other issue is too many game developers nowadays are still guys, so they are not qualified to write for the struggles that, you know, women, you know, homosexual women have to go through. Actually, that is something I will always love BioWare for. Well, maybe not so much anymore, but since BioWare, I know, always used to have a diversity of male and female writers, pushing people of all sexualities. I mean, hell, Dragon Age Inquisition had a freaking trans man in it as a supporting character, so yeah, I appreciate just everything that company has done over the years to try to push LGBTQ plus rights in gaming.
口調が溢れ出してる。なんて数だ。
I know black butterflies are not unique to this game at all because, hell, black butterflies are an omen of death in Japan, but I like the use of butterflies in things.
赤い月。
そんな、まさかあれは。
知っているのユリです。
あれはもう一つの月、ミラだ。すべて満ちると世界が常しえの夜に包まれるという。夜、つまりあれが見えるということは。
また世界が常しえの夜に包まれようとしてる。ユリです。
Well, she was the love interest, so it was only a matter of time before she got kidnapped, let's be honest.
ユリですを助けるんだ。
That being said, I believe, I could be wrong, I believe this is the only time she gets just full-on kidnapped and turned into a damsel in distress. Outside of the fact that... kind of spoilers, I guess. A big plot of the game is trying to alter fate, in a sense. So, yeah, you are trying to save her throughout the whole game, technically, but I think this is the only time where she's full-on kidnapped, your princess is in another castle type thing.
なかなかやる。
Okay, I googled it to be safe. Arnis is 19 in this game. Okay, oh. I didn't even think about that. I really need to keep that sort of thing in mind. Because, yeah. Japan. But yeah, thanks for looking that up.
「教皇庁のホテルか。仕方ない。あまり頼りたくはないが、そんなことは言ってられない。一度。
Oh, well, this is older. Oh, that's actually kind of cool that the older one is, yeah, okay, that's cool. Actually, I think I know another reason why I do like Arnis so much is because she does in many ways remind me of Velvet from, Tales of Berseria. And yeah, I know this game came out before Tales of Berseria, but since Velvet's one of my favorite characters of all time, anything that makes me think of Velvet is going to make me like you more. If you make me think of Velvet, I'm guaranteed to like you more as a character. And even then, she's not that much like Velvet at all. It's just, she has kind of a red and, well, I guess Arnis's design is red, not red and black like Velvet. But her game's all about, you know, hunting demons, and there is something else that will happen later that does make me connect her to Velvet a hair more. Actually, I can tell this is the same company as Dead or Alive because there's jiggle physics. I mean, not that there wouldn't be in real life, but just any time when I feel like they just go out of their way to program that in. Anyway. Jiggle physics were inevitable since not a single woman in either game wears a bra. That's a good point! Chapter 1, Destined Reunion. I love the... Oh. I love the more... I love the illustrations in this game. I think the Hall of Infinite Darkness, for the most part, is like a gauntlet for extra loot. Let's see. Oh, hold on. There we go. Here we go. Also, Arnis has more jiggle physics than Lissa, despite having twice the titty size. There we go. Okay, I guess I have to manually change that setting every single time. But, alright. I guess I will do that. I'll unlock more groups as the game goes on, so I can have different arrangements of servant. No, I don't have anything for Arnis. Cool. Oh. Okay. Yow.
これは
Are you reading her diary? Already saved.
お嬢様
Bye. Okay, sorry, I'm not gonna actually buy anything yet. Elevator. Sorry, I'm not looking to do the gauntlet stuff just yet. That's cute. So, technically, every single place in the game is actually connected. So I mean, except here, you have to go from the hotel to here. But I could actually pop out here and then run to everywhere on the map. It's just the idea is that
浄化開始
you unlock fast travel because you can only be outside at night for about 20 minutes at a time. I don't remember why, but there you go.
ここか
Hey.
お前ルリーですね
Okay, I'm trying to remember if the cat is revealed to be a demon or something, because there's no way there'd be this much emphasis on it if there wasn't building up to something nefarious. Okay, good to know. Oh, 15 minutes. Okay. Okay. How do I assign who's my most... Oh, I guess Ace is just... He's made my servant leader. Okay. I can live with that. I don't mind Ace. He's a good boy. Yes, I can agree with this wisdom. That was a good wisdom to use this thingamadoodle. Let's see. Why is there a time limit? I don't remember. I don't know if it's supposed to be like you can only be outside for a certain number of time. Maybe it's like more monsters come out after a certain point in the night, then you get swarmed. Honestly, I think it's purely a game mechanic thing. It's just how they chose to design the game. If they didn't put a time limit on it, you could just explore the whole map and experience the whole game in a single night. I don't know. Like, that's the honest truth. I don't understand the in-universe explanation for it. It's, as far as I can tell, it is purely a game mechanic thing that, if removed, would not affect the lore of the game whatsoever. Oh, sorry. I like running across those big lily pads. They're nice. See, gameplay-wise, there is a terrible idea because there's also a hack and slash with loot, treasures, exploration. What the fuck? Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay, there we go. Because I know, like, one of the major complaints, like, even before I ever played the sequel, was the second game started with an even shorter time limit that you had to slowly upgrade the ability to explore more. Yes, I love nature too, buddy. You know, it's always... Why did you stop? Did the stream crash? No, just my video stopped for... Hold on. There we go. Anyway. I know that just anytime I hear the word fetish used in the original context of what fetish was meant to be, I always giggle because I'm an immature brat who knows what a fetish is in modern lingo, you know? In the game with skimpy outfits and jiggle physics, y'all had the nerve to call it this a fetish. Yeah, again, technically, they're using the term fetish correctly because I think the original definition of a fetish was a magical totem, but no, seriously? Like, seriously? That's very much a case of, okay, you knew what you were doing. It's like, I've seen some fantasy games that meant to take place in, like, Dark Ages, you know, high fantasy era. You still use the term fetish for historical accuracy, but yes, this game does take place in the past, but this isn't the Dark Ages. This is... Yeah, so again, you knew. You knew what you were doing. Well, those are some monsters that just look like regular cats, so that really makes me worried about the black kitty. Fetish is derived from the French word for charm and used to describe artifacts of worship and protection. Oh, it's worship and... Oh, fuck. Worship... Okay, so maybe it... Okay. But, yeah. Bonking. No, you're the one I want to use. Bill, I know once I unlock certain abilities, I think I have the ability to, like, run over those blood stains and, like, absorb them or something. I think that's a mechanic in this game. I mean, I know I'm still technically collecting the blue blood because I'm getting the, you know, oh, +2 blue blood, you know, but I really seem to remember there's, like, a mechanic where I have to stand on top of the blood splatter and collect it. Huh. This tutorial level is actually lasting longer than I thought it was going to. When I grew Arnis's age, I learned she became a full demon in the second game and saw the very edgy new design. Yeah. I mean, I know her design's not outright all that different, you know? But I genuinely feel that if the second game was going to stand on its own 2 feet, it shouldn't have included Arnis in any way, shape, or form. Since it was meant to be another story about love, sure, but it was still a decently different game. It needed to stand on its own 2 feet. And by just including Arnis arbitrarily, it held it back from having a truly unique identity, you know? And it kind of felt like they weren't confident that the second game would sell, so they just like, let's include Arnis from the first game to try to move some copies.
はい。
ホテルエンでの支配人でございます。
支配人？どうしたの？
胸騒ぎがしまして、一旦ホテルにお戻りになられた方がよろしいかと。
戻るタイミングは自分で決める。それよりこの電話は何？隣には変な扉もあるし。支配人何か知ってるんじゃないの？
ああ、すみません。ちょっと電話が遠く。
わざとだ。次から次へと。
We love evidence.
こら、勝手に行くな。
The artist's second game design is much more Gwendolyn from Odin Sphere. It's crazy. I've actually, could you send me an image of Gwendolyn from Odin Sphere? Because I'm not familiar and I'm kind of curious to see what she looks like. Yeah, just you can Discord it to me.
ここホテルか。
お帰りなさいませ、お嬢様。
ただいま。戻るつもりはなかったんだけどね。このエレベーターって一体何なの？あんな場所とつながってるなんてどう考えてもおかしいだろう。
こちらの建物は元は猿妖魔の君の隠れ家だったという噂です。何？
妖魔の。そうだったのか。
Cool. Just got it. Oh. Yeah, I see what you mean. I actually do kind of like that design. What is Odin Sphere? I've never heard of that game.
そのエレベーターで望む時に望む場所へ行けるかもしれません。
望む時に望む場所へね。
Yeah. Yeah.
Velma?
そうだった。せっかくホテルに戻ってきたんだし。あ、
Oh, that's right. That's what the fetishes are used for this one. It's the Odin Spheres, a side-scrolling hack-and-slash game. It's a lot of fun, but Hermosa the Demon Blade, a game made by the same people, is much better. Okay, let's see. Actualize.
このよりしろでいいの？
Okay. Oh, well, that's not nightmare-inducing. Yeah, Sophie is nice. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let us save. Oh. Woo, yes, new
これ
party!
からよろしく頼むよ。何？疲れた？そうか。
Yeah, we can worry about that later. Alright. It is time for me to end this stream as well. But yeah, we have... Let's see, this is... Yeah, this is the one from today. Don't want to overwrite my old save. So yeah. So this is Knights of Azure. Glad I got to start this, especially after that last one just kind of ended that way. Yeah. Not sure when, but I'll see you then. Probably next Saturday I'll do a proper full stream of this game. Rather than just, 45 minutes. But I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.